morning, gamers, and welcome to episode 4 of Ridiculous Boss Fights. Today we are going to be tackling the final boss, or Yagluth boss fight, with a bit of a twist. And as always, if you are new here, please consider subscribing and turning on that notification bell. That way you never miss an upload. But let's hop in the game and get everything set up. Okay, I've got my game all pulled up, and let me give you a little bit of a background on why I'm doing and, well, what I'm doing. So previously in my beginner's guide series, I did a video that covered all of the different weapons in all of Valheim. Specifically for the Yagluth fight, I fully believe that the Frostner is the best weapon for this fight. Now, the Frostner falls under the clubs category, so my plan is to see if indeed Frostner is the best club for the job. Now, we're going to be starting with the wooden club, and then I've also got the stag breaker, iron mace, the iron sledge, the iron mace, and then the porcupine, which is the direct competitor for the Frostner. I also maxed out my skill, so my club skill is at 100, trying to give all of these weapons the best case that they can, but I personally don't think anything can beat Frostner, but we're gonna find out together. Okay, so I have all of the different club items in my hotbar, ranking from the least amount of damage dealt to the most amount of damage dealt, and I will only be switching weapons once I feel I have accurately determined how effective a weapon is. Okay, so without further ado, let's get this party started. Okay, where are you gonna spawn? There he is. Okay. Okay, but like, hold up. I'm actually doing a decent amount of damage. What? Okay. Ooh, okay. Whew. That was close. I know, you're so angry. Okay, let's get in a couple more hits with this thing, and like, I'm decently surprised right now. Oh, that was a big hit. Okay, let's switch over to the stag breaker and see what kind of damage we could do with that. Okay. Okay, honestly, oh gosh, oh, that was brutal. Whew, I'm gonna hide for a second after that one. Okay, let's go back in and see what kind of, gosh. Okay, come on. Let's see what this damage does. Oh, that is not a lot. Like, that's not great. Like, it's a little bit, but honestly, like, compared to just the regular club, it's not that good. I don't like that one. Done. Okay, let's, once I'm done being on fire, let's switch over to the iron mace. Okay, here we go. Let's see what the mace does. A little bit more than the club, I would say, but more for sure than the stag breaker. That one was not that useful. Okay, well, decently good. Okay, I want to switch over to the iron mace and see if that makes a significant difference. Honestly, kind of the same as the iron mace. I'm not noticing a huge difference. Okay, going in, testing out the iron maze. I mean, it gets a couple good hits in, actually. I'm pretty surprised. Okay, I'm gonna pull out. Okay, next I want to switch over to the Iron Sledge, which is a two-handed weapon. It does an area of effect. Woo, that was close. Of course. Woo. Okay, area of effect ones, I'm gonna call it. I don't think they're that good. Like, I would say this is just as good as Stag Breaker. Like, it's not doing anything extra for me. Okay, so now here's the moment of truth. I am going to switch over to the Porcupine, which is, let's just say, a favorite of the communities. But it is not my favorite. So let's test this baby out. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I know, you're angry. Yep, I get it. Okay. So here's the thing about the Porcupine. It does piercing damage, which does, like, nothing for Yagluth, so I'm not convinced. But I will go in again. I'll try it. Okay, we got a little bit more, for sure. Definitely more than the area of effect ones. I would say just as good as, like, the Iron Mace, honestly. Ooh, get out of the way, get out of the way. Still very much on fire. Okay, I'll go in one more time. Oh no, I'm not sure I'm convinced. Okay, so lastly is the Frostner. This is my personal favorite. I think it's the most useful specifically for this fight and just in general. Like, once you've passed, like, the mountains, like, it's the best weapon. I love it very much. But let's see how it compares to the rest of the clubs. Okay, going in. Ah, crap. Okay. Can't take it out yet. Dang it. Ooh, so much fire. Like, look at that. Let's go. I know you're angry. Like, look at that. Look at the way that damage just stacks. So we're at about halfway, and I've been fighting for about 10 minutes right now. Okay, but let's finish this guy with the best one. Blocked. Sweet. Get out of the way. Yeah, look at how much damage I just did in that, like, 20 seconds. Okay, for this last little bit, I want to use the wooden club. That's what I want to do. Do I have a number of how much it does? Oh, dang. That was a lot of damage. Okay, 28 points of damage? 19? That was like 50. on, last little bit. Oh, I'm so close. Oh, he's like one hit away. No. Oh. Okay, so real quick, let me give you my thoughts. One, I was surprised how well the wooden club did, along with just like the regular maces. I feel like area of effect weapons are really good for like crowd control type things, but like in general for most boss fights, I kind of find them useless, and I think that's true for the Yagluth fight as well. My thoughts on the porcupine, still not impressed. I'm sure they're fine against like fuelings and stuff like that, but like because Yagluth has that resistance to piercing damage, like it doesn't do anything special. It's like trying to use arrows, which they don't do anything either. I would say Froster is still my number one, but honestly, my number two is the wooden club. I think it is like the underdog. I mean, if you spent the entire game just getting, like maxing out all your skills, you can use super low level stuff to defeat high level enemies. You just gotta make sure you have the right amount of skills for it, which I think is really cool in this game. So maybe bring a level 4 wooden club with you to your Yagluth fight? Or maybe like an iron mace. Either way, I'm still Team Frostner. Let me know what team you're on in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like, and I will see you next time. Thanks so much for tuning in. Bye!